Final Fantasy Resonance has absolutely got me hyped and so many others hyped. I'm starved for information. And guys, fortunately, the internet does not fail. We've got some extra tidbits, more information. Be warned, there are spoilers ahead. So you have been warned. If you're here, you know what you're doing. What's up, everybody? Soul here. And yeah, first up, we got a Japanese trailer on Final Fantasy Resonance, which honestly looks pretty great. Oh yeah. Offering us a few different scenes, a few more scenes, things we didn't see otherwise. Looks fantastic. Short and sweet, there it is, but it's got some extra info that we wouldn't have otherwise had, so it's very, very nice. And then, of course, we've got some people here that have shared some scenes comparing Resonance to Brave Exvius, which we know that's where these resources come from, so that you can see it's not a one-for-one, guys. They've definitely changed some things. What would you do with my power? Save your breath. You seek my power for your wars. So there's definitely some differences here. We've got this fantastic scene. I've got a video covering it. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out. But regardless, this boss that they are fighting is covered in a video, which we have covered and looked at. And yeah, you can see that this was a boss from Brave Exvius. Very cool, all the same, very nice. And then here we go, Grand Shelt. This is the town square where you can see in Brave Exvius right here on the right. You know, it's more or less the same. They're themed after each other, modeled similarly, but man, they really expanded it and made it look a lot better over here in Resonance. And I can't wait to see what else they've built on in the world, which we'll get to. There's some other things, of course, like, you know, the player map clearly has been expanded on and is doing more. Please excuse me. Usually I have my phone silenced. I thought I did. Anyways, so yeah, that is that. No, silence. There, thank you. Moving on down, we've got right here character progression. So we have full understanding of what you're going to get out of these characters. Now, it shows up to level 37 right here for Rain. However, it's still level 40 with Lastwell. But down here, you see, we got two pictures for our girl Fina. We got Fina here, and we got Fina here, going all the way down to 59. So I can't help but feel and believe that this is not accurate. It's gonna go further, right? Surely. This is only all the way up to 37 right here, and so we'll go over it. We've got Affinity Drive, Fire, Tackle, Provoke, Protect, Flame Sword, Fira, depending on who you are, Unity, Protectga, Crimson Onslaught, Soul of Valiance, Firaga, or Firaga, Call to Action, and Banishing Raid. And then over here, we have got Null Moon, Blizzard, Dawn Frost, Hone Senses, Tranquility, Haste, Ice Splitter, Blizzara, Tranquility, and Tumult, Placidity, silencing that completely, Transient Right, Haska, Blizzaga, Absolving Hailstorm, Tranquility, and Quietus. Holy Ray, Shining Arrow, Cure, Asuna, Prey, Shell, Light Veil, Cura, Spicy Pose, Rays, Radiant Restoration, Arcane Guard, Shelga, Luminant Cannon, Kiraga, and Trust, Cheer. And then over here, we've got it on further past Cheer. We've got Arise and Re-Raise. Now, I feel like there's more differences here. We got Luminant Cannon, Kiraga, and Trust Cheer. Luminant Cannon, Kiraga, and Trust Cheer. No. Okay. So it's the same right there. Arcane Guard, 1-for-1. Yeah. So it's interesting, right? Like, why is this all the way to 59 for our girl Fina, but not for the others? Especially, like, look at Lid here. Lid gets March of Madness, Mechabo Kick, Mechabo Escape, Stone, Stonera, Reflect, and Stone Ga, and then it's just done? You can't tell me that Lid's just done at this point. I don't believe that. And so what I'm left to conclude is that you're gonna basically unlock more as you progress further in the story. I can't help but feel like that's gonna be the case. Surely, right? This is the same scene, but for whatever reason, this character has more to look forward to, whereas these characters do not. So very, very interesting, very, very bizarre, honestly, but who knows? I'm not sure. It's interesting. And then, of course, we have the comparison of the bosses that we have seen so far in the game of Resonance to their banners, or I'm sorry, their, I don't know how to classify it, but their trials in Brave Exvius. And yeah, I played it. I beat all these guys in Brave Exvius. It's cool to see them here. I don't mind it. You know, we understand they're reusing resources. And then here we go. We've got the Brave Exvius map right here on the top. And then on the bottom, we've got the Resonance map. And so you can see it is clearly different, but inspired by, you know, Brave Exvius. So I don't mind that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, very cool, decent stuff to look at. Very nice. Very, very nice. However, this is the meat and bone, guys. This is why everyone is hyped or interested, or maybe even why you're here. We have 26 visions confirmed. That's right. 26 visions. Now, bear with me here. I've had to superimpose these as best as I could. They're grainy, but we're going to go over each vision that's in the game. Full spoiler alert, guys. There's 26 in total from what we can see. Of course, you've got your generic characters, and so that is what we're looking at here. We got Eileen right here. We're going to have Amelia. We've got Ayaka, Camille. This is Charlotte. This is Leah, Tron. And then I'm not sure who this is off the top of my head. For some reason I want to say Vivian, but I really don't know. It's been so long since I played Brave Exvius. I couldn't tell you. Drop down in the comments if you know who this is. I can't think. I don't even know. I'm drawing a blank. And then Wilhelm. And so it's nice. It's exciting. Of course, we got our generic characters. But then we get into the visions from the main Final Fantasy series. This is what we're really interested in. Let's be honest. And so, I want that full screen, please. First up, we got the Warrior of Light, of course, representing Final Fantasy 1. Representing Final Fantasy 2 right here, we've got our guy Firion. Absolutely love him. Confirmed. We've got Onion Knight coming in for 3. And then for 4, we've got our guy Cecil. So absolutely love to see it. Been confirmed. Cecil in the mix. Then we got Bartz from Final Fantasy 5 coming in. And then a fan favorite, Terra. Terra is here. Absolutely love Terra. Fantastic character. And then Sephiroth, guys. We're going to have Sephiroth from Final Fantasy 7. Now, Final Fantasy 7 gets a little bit of extra treatment because not only are we going to have Sephiroth, which this is a big deal. This is probably a controversial one. But we also got Cloud. So, Sephiroth might be a little controversial because Final Fantasy 7 is getting a little extra love. I mean, it's a fan favorite. Arguably, I'm a huge Final Fantasy 10 and Tactics fan. But I do love 7. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, what are you going to do? You knew it was going to happen. You knew Sephiroth was going to be there. Most people were pretty happy about it. And I don't think we've got another villain in the mix. So, I'd like more. I'm sure there will be DLC. Maybe there will be more than 26 in total, but I'm pretty confident that it's going to be 26, and so is the internet. Moving on, of course, like I said, we got Cloud. We already know that. He's been all over the billboards and the plasters and yeah. And then we got Squall from Final Fantasy 8. We got Zidane from Final Fantasy 9. And then Tidus from Final Fantasy 10. Can't wait for this guy. Absolutely love him. And then Shantoto from Final Fantasy 11. This is a phenomenal character. Absolutely love it. Guys, I don't even know what to tell you. I played a lot of Final Fantasy 11 back in the day, like years. I ran a Link Shell. I was on Shiva server, and I ran Bostock's Elite and then Venedale's Elite, and we killed it. We had a lot of fun. Really good group. If you're watching this video and you're from that era, that time, and that place, you maybe even know of my Link Shell, or that server. Shout it out in the comments, guys. Love ya. Anyways, absolutely love it. Fan favorite of, you know, Shantoto, that is. And yeah. And then we got Vaughn from Final Fantasy 12. Absolutely love that game. Not a huge Vaughn fan, though, but love that game. I'd rather have Balthier. I mean, if we get a Sephiroth, can we get a Balthier? Please? Like, come on. Anyways, Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Okay. And so that one's interesting within itself. And then Ishtola. And I love Ishtola. Final Fantasy 14 was an underwhelming game. It's way too easy. It's not challenging in my opinion. Boring for that reason. Still beautiful game. I did enjoy playing it with my friends when I did play it, but it just lacked the challenge to get me. But I am a big Ishtola fan regardless. Very good, well-developed character. And then Noctis, absolutely. Final Fantasy 15, love it, love him. Great to have him, glad to have him. In Brave Exvius, he was a character you just absolutely had to have at one point or another, at least when I played. But yeah, and then Clive, guys. Now this is a terrible picture, but it's the only one that I have, and it's Clive. Clive is confirmed. Final Fantasy 16 representing. Clive is in the mix, and so very, very cool. Exciting stuff right there. And so there you have right there all the visions that are in the game. Fairly confident in this, guys. I'm pretty sure that it's just going to be the 26. I want there to be more. I want us to get a vision for like each spinoff. I really want to see like Yuna. I would love to see some other characters in there as well, possibly. Shout out a character that you want to see. Maybe a character that you know is in Brave Exvius. I absolutely want, like, let's be real, I want Ramza. I want Delita. Like, I want these characters to make it too. I'm a huge Final Fantasy Tactics fan. It's actually my favorite game, but apparently it's not a part of the original franchise and series. And then I want characters that haven't really been thought of or messed with. Maybe even like, I don't know, Ashley Riot. Anybody? But yeah, regardless, this is what we're looking at. The internet's been at it, scouring for information. And so this is what we got. This is what we know, and yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. There's a lot to look forward to when it comes to this. I'm super duper stoked, and I'm sure you are too. There's so much to look forward to with this game. It is looking spicy, guys. I cannot wait. I don't want to wait. I wish it was out already. Can we get it out? Can anyone send it, please? Fast forward it. Legal copies. I'll take it. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. I'm excited. This looks fantastic. We know it's coming. We can't wait. October seems like it's so far away. This is exactly how I feel. And so, yeah, I want it badly, guys. So, drop down in the comments. Tell me what you think. It's a very small update. I just want to show everybody the things that have been shown, the comparisons, and then especially I want to give you this information on what visions are confirmed in the game. I'm very excited for that. I'm glad to see our boy Clive made it. He's in there. Of course, I don't mind Sephiroth. I like seeing Sephiroth. Sure, give Final Fantasy VII a little extra love, whatever. But fantastic stuff. If you think I'm worthy, guys, drop me a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Support what I'm doing. It's a free and easy way to do so. And yeah, huge shout out and thank you to our soldiers. You guys and gals are the ones that keep the content rolling, me going, and everything flowing. So thank you so much for your support. Until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Bye.